This is the moment global markets realized things could get much worse. Stocks are falling, oil is surging, and currencies are collapsing across Asia, all within hours. And it all started with a single move. A 48-hour ultimatum that could push the world closer to war. The trigger it began when Donald Trump issued a direct warning to Iran, a strict deadline, comply, or face devastating consequences. No ambiguity, no room for delay, and almost instantly, global markets reacted. Because this wasn't just another political statement. It was a signal of possible escalation in one of the most volatile regions on Earth. Markets react within hours. Panic started, spreading. Investors began pulling out. Stocks dropped sharply, and money started moving fast into safer assets. At the same time, oil prices surged aggressively. That's because any conflict involving Iran threatens global oil supply. And when oil rises, everything else starts to shake. Asia takes the hit. The shockwave didn't stop there. Across Asia, currencies began to weaken rapidly. Countries like South Korea, Japan, and Vietnam saw immediate pressure. Why? Because these economies depend heavily on imported energy. As oil prices rise and the US dollar strengthens, their currencies fall. It becomes a chain reaction, and in some cases, markets dropped so fast that trading had to be paused. Escalation risk, then came the response. Iran didn't stay silent. Instead, it escalated the situation even further. Officials suggested that not just military targets, but financial systems linked to the United States could become part of the conflict. That changes everything, because now it's not just about missiles or military bases, it's about global finance, and that introduces a level of uncertainty we rarely see. Why this is different? We've seen conflicts before, we've seen market crashes, but this situation feels different, because it combines both at the same time. A geopolitical crisis, mixed with financial instability, and layered with global dependence on energy. This is what creates real fear in the markets. With no real-world impact, and it's not just numbers on a screen. People are already feeling it. Flight prices are rising. Fuel costs are increasing. Travel plans are becoming more expensive by the day. Even governments are stepping in, trying to stabilize prices and prevent shortages. Because if this continues, the impact won't stay limited to financial markets. It will reach everyday life. The dangerous loop. Here's the real problem. Once escalation begins, it's hard to stop. One move leads to another. One response triggers the next. And before long, the situation becomes a cycle. A cycle driven by pressure, retaliation, and uncertainty. Big questions. Oh, now, the world is watching one thing. What happens when the clock runs out? Does the situation calm down, or does it move to the next level? Because if it does, this could be more than just a market crash. It could be the beginning of something much bigger. And right now, no one knows how it ends.